Hey guys, it's Skylar, and I just wanted to make my 2 week update. It's actually been more like 2.5, almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks tomorrow, actually, I'm sorry. I meant to make this video a pretty long time ago, but I've just been so caught up with everything school. I actually have a midterm tonight and a paper that's due tonight, so I'm just kind of try to rush it out. I wanted to make this video though because I definitely have noticed a lot of changes, and before I started and when I first started, I just watched a lot of people's videos to kind of see an idea of the changes that may happen in the first few weeks. So I've had 3 shots so far, um, which means I'm 2 weeks in, but tomorrow will be my fourth shot. So it's more like a 3 week update, but I'm gonna put 2 weeks because I'll talk about the changes that I really witnessed um, in the 2 weeks before. Okay, so well, I actually the first time I got my shot, I noticed right after like an increase in hunger. I didn't know if it was just because I was excited, but I did know that that was a side effect that could happen. Um, uh, damn, sorry. I did actually continue to eat a lot throughout the day. Like I was just so hungry no matter what I ate, and it continued like that for the next week or so. Um, it's not that bad right now. Sometimes I have like a day where I'm like extra hungry, but it's not that bad. I have already gained a little bit of weight, but I I don't know. I think things are like moving around because when I actually sorry, when I look at myself in the mirror, it actually looks like everything looks a lot more toned. And my stomach looks smaller, stuff like that. So I don't really know where it's moving around. Um, it might just be like my shoulders getting broader or something like that. I also noticed within the first week, um, bottom growth. Yeah, it's kind of annoying at times. It's a nuisance. You can kind of like if I sit certain ways, it's really uncomfortable. But sorry, holy crap. I also did notice my voice was really tight the first week. Um, I thought I wasn't sure like if it was gonna drop that fast, that kind of a thing. But it looks like it dropped around like the 2.5 week mark. It did its first voice drop because I noticed when I was singing, it was super like I just couldn't reach um, the same like range that I did before. Like lower, I could reach even lower than I did, but up high, it was kind of like like I don't know if I tried to go up there, it would just crack like crazy. And now you can hear it already. It's definitely dropped. People have noticed. Um, but if I don't pay attention to like my pitches and stuff, like if I get excited, even if I just talk too much, it just kind of gets super cracky. Like it just like goes up and down. Um, I did notice that I got hot really really fast. I've always gotten hot really fast, but now I get like super hot and it's really uncomfortable. So, um, in the gym and stuff, I drink like extra water. I also noticed my veins are a lot more pronounced. They're not bulging out, but I can see them. Like I don't know if the fat's moving around or whatever. But before, like I couldn't trace my veins back to like the crook in my arm. But now when I go to look, I can definitely trace it back. Um, so what else? Hairline, nothing really to report. I think it's always been pretty small. Like I don't think it's dipping back yet. I have been taking pictures once a day, so I can make a pretty cool 1 year montage. But um, you know, that's not for a while, so I haven't really been looking at those yet to compare. Around the 1 week mark, I noticed my Adam's apple starting to become more pronounced. If you felt it, you could definitely feel that there's like a large bump there. In certain lightings, you could see it. Now I feel like you can see it a bit more, but it's still not like super noticeable. I never had a super large one to begin with. Um, so that's that. What else? Mm, I was hoping, like, this is, I don't really like talking about this. I never got anything, like, I never had, like, a regular period or anything that, like, it wasn't really a problem for me. I kind of could just go around and not worry about it ever. Um, but when I started, I was kind of hoping, because I hadn't had one in a really long time, I was hoping that I just wouldn't get one again. But I guess the hormones, like, mixing with my body trying to figure out what they are. I got it, like, at the end of the first week. Um, I think that's, oh, facial hair. I've already had, like, a little bit of mustache from minoxidil. Um, but now I have to shave it, like, every 3 days, or it comes in, like, thick stubble. Mostly here. It's creeping here. There's a few random, like, stubble around there. I also getting hair around here. I just shaved, by the way, so you can't really tell. And sideburns, they're coming in darker here. You can kind of see the line on the camera. Um, but I get pretty long thin hairs here, like Bella's hairs, but they're like medium dark. They're not like really dark like my other hair that's already grown in. And I do have quite a few there, but I just, I shave them off. So that's actually really cool. It's coming in a lot faster, a lot thicker, a lot new hairs that I'm just like noticing now. My arm hair, I don't think you can see. Probably not. This camera's crappy. Um, I never really had that much arm hair to begin with. It was always like short. Some of them weren't even like you could see them, but they're just like curled up because that's how tiny they were. Now they're all like out. There's no like little ones anymore, and they're all like starting to get kind of like wispy, like but which is really cool. I'm also getting like inner arm hair here and a little bit here. I have a lot of shoulder hair, which I'm not really looking forward to. I didn't have that much shoulder hair to begin with, but now if you like get close enough to me, you can see like there's visible shoulder hair. Um, I'm also getting a little bit. I've always had a little bit of like chest hair on like my pecs, but then I'm getting like where my sternum is, like in between. I'm getting quite a bit of hair there, and underneath my my pecs, I'm getting a lot of hair there. And then leading down to my belly button, there's a decent amount. And then after my belly button, like where the happy trail normally is, there's like two. So that's kind of funny. I'm kind of hoping I get that at least, Um, my armpit hair, I never had armpit hair before. I am Asian. I just didn't grow a lot of hair naturally. I do have a few more now. I'm hoping at least I get enough that it doesn't look weird anymore, because people always thought I shaved everything, but I just didn't grow hair. And I did touch on my voice a little bit before, but I love it. I love listening to it. I can't wait to see what it sounds like when it completely drops and evens out. Um, that's amazing. I haven't noticed anything fat redistribution wise. I didn't expect to anyway. Some people it never happens. Some people it takes quite a while for it to happen. I was hoping for a voice drop pretty soon, but I wasn't expecting it to be this fast. So I'm really excited. Um, if I try to talk a little bit higher than this, it kind of sounds like really cracked and not how it's supposed to sound. So I'd rather just keep it at this tone, even though sometimes it's a little bit tiring to talk because my voice is kind of tight because it's definitely going through some sort of change right now. A lot of people say that it sounds like I'm sick, um, but those who know I'm on T kind of are like, oh, your voice is starting, which is great. But I'm definitely not sick. Like, this is just my voice starting to change. Alright, this video is a lot longer than I thought it would be. Uh, Alright guys, so this is my voice 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks on T. Alright, I just had to make that for my, my voice comparison that I will be doing. I think I'm going to do one at like 6 months and then one at 1 year again. Alright guys, so thank you for all of you who just followed me. It's been great